Welcome, everyone. This is our Lemurian Heart Temple, and that is Shirley Irene on the piano. Shirley, that last note was like an exclamation point. What a beautiful song. Welcome, everyone. We are here, wow, on the love wave of Mother's Day, where we honor all life. We honor all mothers, male and female, right? And Mother Earth herself. And we can feel this love that we have every day, not just out of a particular time of the year. I welcome everyone to this very sacred space, and I welcome you too, Shirley. How are you? Welcome.
I hurt a nail in my finger. When I pressed it playing the piano, it was like, ah! So I made
Okay. Well, tell us about the new moon. This is, yes, lots going on.
Okay. The new moon tomorrow, and it's in, of course, Taurus. And whenever it's in Taurus, it's a great beginning. You can start or rejuvenate worldly security, income, and possessions. And it's got three beautiful aspects. It sextiles Neptune, and it's harmoniously energizing soft aspects with the Taurian luminaries highly. 3, juicy. Oh my goodness, possibilities. The moon and the sun is at the angels of good judgment. And the sextile with our beautiful planet of Neptune, it's natural law. Of course, we all love nature, right? And then it is a beautiful trine with Pluto. And Pluto is at the angels of miraculous rescue. And amazingly, another planet, which is Pallas Athene, is at the angels of justice. So there's a lot going on with Neptune, with the sextile. This harmoniously energizes soft aspect. And the three possibilities, it could transmit wealth and power. You know, Taurus represents money and possession. And the trine that connects them is a harmonious aspect. But it gives, like, only a certain amount for free. You'll need to apply focused effort if you want to optimize this aspect of wealth building potential. And the combination, you know, of Pluto and Taurus is also great for, would you like to, I maybe shouldn't tell you that, but they call it sacred sex. Taurus represents sensuality, while Pluto can elevate and include ecstatic soul blending. And of course, the asteroid goddesses, Pallas Athena, she sextiles, and it brings in the embodiment of the energy of the warrior goddess. And it also, this archetype also, you know, is excellent at strategic negotiations and diplomacy. And then you have the Uno quincunx, which invites actually life-enhancing adjustments to your committed partnerships. And when I saw all the angels on it, and I said, I got to tell them.
Mm-hmm. So remember this, right? The harmonious, okay, so the trine is creating a harmonious alignment or aspect with this wealth, worldly income, right, with the new moon. So focused effort. What would you advise for doing a focused effort?
All right, I think that when we do this, Taurus takes over all of our five senses. Okay? Your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and your etherics. So, it's time that we give ourselves and our senses the things that's wonderful to hear, to see, to smell, taste, and touch. Now, when you want to optimize Taurus's legendary stubbornness, you know, which things really should be maintained in their current configuration, then us Taurus, you know, I have a couple planets in Taurus. I love spending my time in nature. And take time to chill out. You know, one of the Taurus motives is I'm not a human doing. I'm a human being. I always get a kick out of it because I got so many planets in Taurus too. But relax. And of course, Whitney, always let go and let God. You know, and the energy's already flowing to me right now. And so much golden energy. I'm telling you. We did a golden, you know, since Enrique did the golden dolphins and whales, they've been floating around in the house. And I love it. You know, such pure, beautiful energy patterns from them. So there's a lot going on.
Everyone to read, and they can follow along with it now.
It would help them, you know, because it's so important with what's going on right now for us to activate this because things are getting so, what can I say, intense energy. And this way we can make the Christ energies, you know, the golden star, come into our energy fields. And a lot of times when I first started this, it was like it was an egg shape and putting our whole body into it, you know. And I can't believe the changes are so dramatic. And all of a sudden, my energy sphere just kept growing into a very large, egg-shaped sphere. And it's a protection, and it's a cosmic Christ energy. And we're doing a lot of golden and Christ consciousness energy right now. And I can say, the beautiful super consciousness is really flowing in. So I just thought, we did this long time ago, but I thought right now we all could use us. And it's like allowing the golden Christ energies to be part of you. And trust me, it's so beautiful. It's so sacred. I just can't even understand why, we don't do this every day, but it takes too long to do. But I always start, with putting in the golden water activation, just to surround us in the sacredness to begin with. And I'm telling you, I wish I know how to get rid of these things.
Robocalls, right?
Oh my God, this was crazy today. So shall we get started?
Yes, let's get started. Thank you, Shirley. I love how we bring in the element of the water. Thank you.
Oh God, I gotta have water everywhere. Okay, first I'm going to do the golden water activation. Then we'll get into the golden star Christ. Okay. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Zebaniah. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Zebaniah. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Zebaniah. Adonai, Adonai, Adonai. Right now, visualize that you're standing on the shore and breathing in precious sea air. Hear the waves on the sand and the seagulls overhead. Smell the fresh salt air. Imagine you are standing near the ocean for the remainder of this meditation. Visualize right now. The sky is opening up above you and a column of golden shimmering light coming down as it touches you on the top of your head. And feel the tiny gold sparkles begin coming down the column of light. With each in-breath, imagine the golden light entering and traveling down your body. Every part of you is filled with golden, shimmering light. Feel every cell being filled and energized. Realize that the healing light is the energy of divine love being manifested right now in our physical world. And you are now glowing with a golden radiance. You are healing at the deepest level. Every cell, every molecule of your being is now being energized and bathed with this golden, shimmering energy of love. Hold this image of the golden light being poured right now into every cell of your body and begin to be aware how it's glowing with golden light. And feel the essence of it. You feel yourself. Oh my gosh, this can't be me, right? It feels so good. Please fill my body, an energy field, with any colors, geometries, tones, or other vibrations, and would assist me to raise it and to raise my vibrations and attain wholeness and wellness. And then see the light is golden again. Visualize it traveling out of the bottoms of your feet, moving down into Mother Earth, all the way to her center core. See Mother Earth becoming golden in color. And share this, and please join me. Please send to Mother Earth any colors, geometries, tones, or other vibrations that would assist her to raise her vibration and attain wholeness and wellness. And most of the time, within a few minutes, I hear a boom. So now, as the golden light continues to pour into the top of our head, place your right hand out in front of you with the palm facing down. If you're right-handed, you use the left hand. If you are left-handed, you use the right hand. Imagine right now the golden shimmering light beginning to project out of your outstretched palm into the ocean right there in front of you. See it becoming radiant, and imagine it beginning to excite and energize the sacred water, and now into every molecule. You see that where it's entering the ocean? Did you see how the water's beginning to glow? Each molecule is being filled with divine love. Every one. And also some are being like reborn into its most pure and pristine form. And look at the glow begins to spread out in every direction. It spreads and spreads until the entire ocean is glowing. And there are golden sparkles popping out everywhere. Know that this glow is regenerating the ocean with divine love. This healing energy is cleaning up the pollution. Look, it's regenerating the entire ecosystem, from the streams that feed the lakes, to the rivers, to the oceans, all over Mother Earth. Now, temporarily stop sending the healing energy out of your palm. And look, you're surprised to discover that the glow continues now without our assistance. Now let's please send to the ocean any colors, geometries, tones, or other vibrations that would assist in raising its vibration, clearing up, so it can become vibrant, alive, and whole. And suddenly, we become aware that we're not the only person on the shore. There's many of us. Actually, there's hundreds and thousands of people all over the planet that are also standing with their palms outstretched, sending golden divine love to the sea. The divine golden shimmering light continues to pour into the top of our heads yet, through our body, down into Mother Earth. And all of a sudden, Can you feel? See? If not, just imagine that ball of golden energy beginning to form in your heart. And then it grows and grows until it becomes a huge ball of divine love. Absolutely, at least the size of a basketball. Take a beam of golden light energy from the ball into your beautiful heart, and now allow it to flow out from our bodies. Let it enter the heart of another person that's also standing on the shore. Then the beam goes from their heart to another, to all those that are with us today, and all those that will be listening to it later. Feel this beautiful love. And as we connect all together, the entire face of our sacred planet, Mother Earth, is now covered with golden light beams of love. It's like an entire gridwork of golden beams encircling planet Earth. All participating are now connected and becoming one. One heart. One intention. The vibration of each person participating is increased until it becomes a vibration of the golden shimmering light, which is a divine law from all that is. Each one of you, you're just glowing with a golden glow. Take a moment just to feel fully this merging, this reunion, this oneness, this one heart. Now that all the humans are connected with you, send another beam of light out of the outstretched palm toward the ocean. This time imagine it finding and energizing a whale or a dolphin. Can you see it entering their hearts? And then spreading throughout their body. And they're beginning to glow too with the golden light of love. Oh my goodness, can you see that light beam from their heart? Connecting with another whale or dolphin? And then another and another? Oh my goodness. This continues until every cetacean is connected with light beings of golden divine love. And now, imagine that the light beings are beginning to leave the water and connecting now with all the hearts of all the cetaceans that are captured on Mother Earth. And they can feel it. And now it's spread even beyond these cetaceans that are, kept down. It's now penetrating into all of humanity at the deepest level with a golden healing light. And realize we are one with the dolphins and the whales. The pulse of the golden light is radiating to and from everywhere. Feel yourself merging with the dolphins and whales consciousness. Wow. Now that we have become one with the dolphins and the whales, you may have something you want to tell them. How beautiful they are. What beautiful energy they present and share with everybody. If you have a message coming from a dolphin or whale, it may come right now. But see, all those beautiful golden crystals everywhere. It's like imperial topaz right now around Mother Earth, in the oceans, rivers, and streams, anchoring, grounding, and holding that precious vibration. It has been created through this meditation. And know, wow, that the beings of light connecting us with one another, and then with the set of sands, will continue, even when we're done with meditating. Imagine with me that the glow continues to pulse, bathing Mother Earth and out into the atmosphere. Take a deep breath, open your eyes, smile, knowing how much a difference you have made today. So if you're ready, let's start bringing in the Golden Star Christ activation. Now, this started for me was with Reiki. Shukade. And I take a little bit longer because I'm doing the symbols. Shukade, Shukade, Shukade. And it's increasing the power of the Shukade. And for me, when I'm sending it, it feels like a switch. You turn on a switch and allow the universe, our God, Source, to come and join us into any healing. And then say Hickey. And this is the one that's designed traditionally for emotional healing. And to me, every time I do this, it brings divinity into the human energy pattern. It's healing and it lines the upper chakras. So here I go. Say Hickey, say Hickey, say Hickey. Now, Hom Shanze Shonam, this one seems to target our mental bodies. And many times the Buddha comes into me. And we all have the Buddha within us, which promotes enlightenment and peace. So I'm going to do that now. Hom Shanze Shonam. Hom Shanze Shonam. Hom Shanze Shonam. Hom Shanze Shonam. And then Dichomio is actually an Atlantean style. And I do this, and I try to trace it over everybody's heart chakra. I do the symbol, Mother, Father, God, and then Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Dichomio, Dichomio, Dichomio. And what it does, it lets the flow of Ki through your body. It stimulates the Hara line, our thymus chakra. It actually, what is beautiful right now with what we're going through, it enhances your physical immune function. So then I'm going to start with the third of the Golden Star Christ activation. We invoke the light of the Christ within. We are a clear and perfect channel. God's golden healing, universal love and light is our guide. We invoke the light of the Christ within. We are a clear and perfect channel. God's golden healing, universal love and light is our guide. We invoke the light of the Christ within. We are clear and perfect channels. God's golden healing, universal love and light is our guide. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. We merge into one. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one, and we merge into one. Now you can use this, and when I do it, I'm creating with my hands, both my hands, together to form a triangle. Thumbs connecting in the index fingers connecting, which creates a triangle. And so I'm putting this over everybody. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And then it gets more powerful because what we're going to do is imagine unlimited omnipresence. Lift your arms up in the air as high as they will go, with your palms facing the energy of God. And say, I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we are one. And then the second position, bring it down just a little bit. Christ conscious label, Christ chakra. About halfway down from where you did it first time. And you have your arms still, sending with the palms to source. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we are one heart. Then your third position, palms facing down, 4 inches above your crown chakra. But not in the head yet. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. The fourth position, palms facing down lightly on the crown chakra, saying, I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And then you go to the fifth position, the back of your head, the third eye, by your occipital bone, keeping your hands in the triangle, shaping towards your occipital bone. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And then envision the lightning strikes. The position is in the back of the head, where new chakras are coming out, by the way. And we'll be filling around our ears and on our face, forehead, and on top of our head. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. You put hands further down, back of the neck for the throat chakra. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And my goodness, by now, I really feel the lightning strike by the time I get to my throat. Now, the middle of the back is going to be difficult if you can't get your hands all the way around the back and do it. So I always do it in front of my heart in front. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And then as we go down, there's the middle of the back. And I can't do that if you want to visualize like I'm doing right now, that trine is going in the back of our heart, facing our precious, the back of our heart, because there is a front and back to each chakra. I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one, we and the Father are one, and we merge into one. And then your root chakra, or we could say tailbone. I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. We merge into one. And I get the lightning strike every time. And then we go to the front of us, where the heart is, and bring the arms and hands together in a prayer position. And say, I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And, oh goodness, feel that heart chakra filled with, oh my, golden sparkles as we merge into one. And I've been, I have learned by doing this, that because we do so much, how I have such a deep, sacred space when I always feel us merging our hearts together. And it's like, it's seeing that in this oneness, we come complete. One heart. We've been one heart for a long time. And feel the stillness as allness of God is made manifest in our individual experiences. And awareness of this truth is the law unto that experience. Feel right now that truth for us is a light unto our path. This truth could be our salvation, but we've been living it for a long time together. And realize that the sacred consciousness and awareness of this truth sets us free from human dependence. I am, you are in the world. But are we of it? Maybe not. We enjoy all the experiences together, all the relationships, all the joys, all the companionships. They're parts of God's spiritual creation. And it's important for us to be free to be. Actually what we came here to be. And it's very beautiful because we can enjoy being one heart together. And right now, with all those that we come in contact with, just send the love so that too they are free to be. Physical, mental, moral, economic, spiritual. Everyone is free in Christ. We find our freedom in Christ. Even our economic freedom, our non-political freedom, or our political freedom, our physical freedom, our moral freedom, in Christ, in spirit, in soul. as we, for quite a while, have been with the one heart, feel the beautiful Merkaba vibrating right now in our chakras. And there's gemstones, for each of the chakras. Spin a little ruby in our root chakra, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. And their sacrum carnelian, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Our solar plexus, beautiful golden citron, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Up to your precious hearts, emerald, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Your high heart, rose quartz, right just below your throat, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Aquamarine for your throat chakra, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Your third eye, lapis, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Your crown chakra, amethyst, 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. And feel your whole body enveloped in this unbelievable golden Christ energies. It's like you've become a big star. As we go further, and we did it too, we did it already the time before, so something happened here and you couldn't hear me completely. But if you want, we can do it again. Raise your hands, palms towards heaven as high as you can get them. I and the Father are one, you and the Father in one. We and the Father are one, we merge into one, and then the lightning strikes. Boy, they can see every time. The second position, about halfway down. You had your arms the first time. I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one, we and the Father are one. And we merge into one. And there the lightning strikes. Then the third position is your palms. Remember, you still got a pyramid about 4 inches above your crown chakra, facing your precious crown chakra. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one. And we merge into one. Oh my goodness. Lightning strikes. Then we go further. Then we go to the back and then touch your top here if you want. And feel that energy. Oh, it gets stronger the closer that we get to the crown chakra. The palms facing down, resting on the crown chakra. I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one, we and the Father are one, and we merge into one, and feel that lightning strike. In the fifth position, hands are back of the head, behind the third eye, keeping your hands in the triangle shape. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. We and the Father are one, and we merge into one. And then further down, sixth position is down into your third eye, where your occipital bone is, and that's where the crown and the chakras of your spine meet. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one, and we merge as one. And then the middle of the back for the higher heart chakra. I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one, and we and the Father are one, and we merge as one. Like in the lightning strikes. And then we go to the 8th position. I always go to the front of my heart. I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one, we and the Father are one, and we merge into one. Feel that lightning strike. And then our root chakra. I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one, we and the Father are one, and we merge into one. And I'm telling you, I get it every time. The lightning strike. And then, if you're ready, let's go to the beautiful part of our precious heart in front. And put your hands in prayer position. So you know this is the unified heart chakra. And yet, sometimes, when you do in front of the body, for quite a while, I would make the triangle facing me as far as I could extend my hands from my body in front. And then I would say, I and the Father are one, you and the Father are one, we and the Father are one. We merge into one. And it sort of, like, makes a symbol of a Merkaba. And many times right now it starts spinning in me. Divine love, activate. Divine light, activate. Divine healing peace, activate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Become aware. The sacred Merkabas in your body, in every chakra, and the gemstone in the middle, are all now being activated. And amazingly, the rainbow dolphins have come in. And they're the same color as a gemstone. So come on, let it all at one time, all chakras at the same time. Spin 3 times to the left, 2, 3, 3 times to the right, 1, 2, 3, and feel. You not only have the dolphins the same as the Merkaba gemstones, but see radiating around you the beautiful golden dolphins dancing all around your body, celebrating with each other. And some are coming down through our crown chakra, down to our throat, out our shoulders, down to our arms, down to our wrists, our palms. And if you want, and I'm going to do it, there's a dolphin in each finger. And I'm shaking it, and I'm letting them go over to you. And I'm shaking 3 times. Tell me, what color did you see? Okay? And then as they come down again through our bodies, down our hips, our knees, our calves, the bottom of our feet, you're going to see these rainbow dolphins go into Mother Earth. And just like another lightning strike. And see the golden dancing dolphins and the rainbow dolphins everywhere around us. Joyous, happy, celebrating. For we are now one heart. Oh my goodness, one heart with the beautiful set of sands. The dolphins, the whales, the orchids, the belugas, humpback whales, the white whales. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. And feel yet the sand on the bottom of your feet. And look out into the ocean. And what do you see? Dolphins and whales, rainbow colors, creating rainbow bridges back to us. And we create a rainbow bridge between us and them. Feel this. And they're flying. Well, swimming. Across each of the bridge. To each other. Uniting our one heart again. Hear the rain fall down upon you, flowing from above. Let it heal you. Let it bless you. Spread your wings. You are. It is pure love in all its radiance. Now the time has begun. You are free, free to be the angels you truly are. And now sending the activation to you in the chi ball. And I'm sending it to each one of you across a rainbow bridge. I want you now, as it reaches you, to allow your body become very, very electrical. United with the golden star Christ consciousness, united with all our golden and rainbow dolphins. You may get a few little tweaks as they reside around you, dancing. You are in a kaleidoscope. Can you see all that's around you? The rainbow dolphins, the golden dolphins, as that golden star Christ consciousness comes down, flowing on you. Holy, holy. I love it. Even right now, God's golden lightning is coming down through and beyond the Alpha and Omega chakras, then from front to back. And not only in a kaleidoscope, I feel like a lightning a lightning rod to allow this golden energy to activate through all your 8 body chakras. Then your head chakras, your knee chakras, your ankle chakras. My hands. Can your hands feel this? Warm? Now, I'm going to go one further with you. I want to activate your Earth Star Chakra, which is, I don't know, some say 5 feet, I say about 2 to 3 feet. And with your precious heart, feel the strong connection now with the Golden Star Christ Chakra. And watch, because there's now a brilliant golden octahedron. And allow this to spin 13 to the left and 13 to the right. And you've got to be prepared because it puts electrical energy connection with your I am presence. Also, into your Earth Star Chakra. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The other way. And you're going to feel some lightning strikes, and you're going to feel very, very electrical. And I'm so amazed. Oh, I can see all of you around me, around Mother Earth now, and beyond. It's like that we've gone up above Mother Earth. And instantly, we spread out, create the rainbow bridges to each other, and cover all of Mother Earth. Dancing, oh my God, all these beautiful rainbow dolphins. And I see some mermaids coming in. Mermen joining us from the oceans on Mother Earth. I can feel it covering all of Mother Earth, all of the rivers, the countries, lakes, oceans, and all the land of Mother Earth. The 2-legged, the 4-legged, the creeper crawlers, swimmer flyers, the standing people, the beautiful trees, and the beautiful mountains. Ah, and golden stars everywhere. The Golden Star Christ consciousness activating. I'm so excited because the dolphins came in and the whales and then the rainbow dolphins. Wow. I'm telling you. I'm a real feeling this. But it's so beautiful. Feel this radiance that you are. Do you realize what you bring to Mother Earth? And right now, can you feel her gratitude, her radiance, her love flowing through within and around us? Feel that beautiful golden energy patterns from all the oceans flowing over us. It's just like the most sacred, divine love swimming in the oceanic vibration right now of divine love. Oh my goodness. Realizing now that we're all becoming Christ in the Christ energies through the golden Christ chakras. It's like we're being rebirthed. Or maybe a new cosmic being is now within each one of us. And look, it shines up the entire geographical city of where you live. Even if you can't see your energies with your physical eyes, the cosmic source, the Christ egg that you are now birthing, radiating into our higher being. And then look at it. It's going into higher dimensional beings. Also, coming into our egg-shaped sphere. Look at the angels, the masters, the teachers, to assist us in holding these very high vibrational frequencies. And please, feel it, know that these higher dimensional beings are always in our highest and best interest. And truthfully, they would not be here for us if we had not allowed them in the first place. Right now, join me. Trust with your being. Become aware that we are evolving very, very rapidly. And see, we're now spinning sacred geometry shapes. And we're back merging into our one heart state. From the Creator's perception, we were never fragmented. We were always one. And we never separated in the first place. When these activations occur, deal with me. We're being re-energized to move more fully into our Christ consciousness. Remember, cosmic source of galactic is our Christ energies. We are moving more and more into our interdimensional light bodies. How about multidimensional bodies? The only difference is that we are much more consciously aware of it now. You know, part of becoming activated means that we are placed up on the 12th golden ray matrix. We are now activated on this grid, and we are also beginning to remember more things, and the source of our rememberings will have no value of source, because now we will innately know that it's coming from our higher self, our higher guidance, which also means Creator, Source, God. Same thing, just different titles. As Jesus said, be still and know. And you will just know. And you may not know where it came from, and it does not matter how you know. You will know. And you must trust that divine wisdom, no matter what. For the divine wisdom is the divine truth. And the divine truth comes from one. So let's just clear our energy fields so we may receive more of this precious energy. Fill this golden star Christ energies throughout within your body, deep in your heart. Feel the divine truth. With the divine truth, you'll just know now. What if the coordination of spirit, soul, and body, we're all members of one another? When one moves, all moves. In activation, like this, we're holding much higher vibrational frequencies. You realize that these frequencies are keys that unlock and unblock our inner doors so that you can freely open them and walk through them on your own power? These keys are just part of being opened at all our levels. In the 555, those keys, we represent it with the key. And remember, from 5 feet below your feet, all the way up through your physical body, through your Christ levels, and all the way up to Source, you've now merged into oneness with Source. You are a walking sacred pyramid. Or we could say a trinity of the One. And as we merge into this beautiful oneness in our entire divine being, you're also merged with all of your chakras into one. In addition to the 7, really 8 now, that we have in our body, we've now activated a full 12 of the chakras. An additional 4 to 5 are above our crown or head. And now, we have new secondary ones which come in, attaching to new light bodies through the activation process. Underneath our feet, each palm of your hands, at your ankles, at your knees, at your hips, including your new one at the root chakra, behind your throat, alongside your face, on top of your head, behind your head. You're transforming and accelerating at a very rapid pace right now. And these accelerations are due to the new cosmic egg-shaped energy light body you are now carrying. Through these egg-shaped spheres, you will continue the slingshot your way through the cosmos, the galaxy. You could be anywhere on planet Earth in the blink of the eye. And this includes teleportation, among other things. When you receive an activation, DNA strands, several thousand at a time, are brought down from your source. And also the cosmic Christ energy is also brought down. These energies are extremely powerful because they come straight down from the Godhead, from our Creator, from the source of all. And at this point, we have many ascended masters working with our energies. Of course, the beings of light, other interplanetary beings, as also appears, to hold the same egg-shaped cosmic Christ energies. And again, and again, and again. Our chakras are radiating, further merging us into our wholeness, returning to the one once again, accelerating all beings everywhere, even on the other side of the veil. Or as long as we move up, they all move up. God continues to move up. We are all continuously evolving. Perhaps we are the front runners of the new earth, the pioneers of the new frontiers, the peacemakers, the map makers, the dreamers, the dream weavers, the magicians, whatever you care to name it. We are here to replace the current teachers of the earth at some point in the future now. You realize your frequencies are already assisting the ascension on planet Earth right now? And our true gifts will come forth as a fruit on the vine of life. How about the breath of life? Oh, many in our dear family today are already working on some significant and bold new changes that are to come. When this happens and you are ready to step forward, please do this. Please do so. For there are many of you right now who have much to show us, have much to show the world. Never, ever doubt how important you are, for you are incredibly important beings who raised your hands to come here again, to move the new earth into being just by living here right now. So can you join me? Trust, accept, and surrender to who you are right now. And even if you cannot remember, that is all right. You will remember who you are once the time is right for you. We are loved more than we thought possible or even imagined. Yeah. Yes, we did. We imagined unlimited. But with the Godhead in our energies, we have no limits whatsoever to create anything we choose to create. And we are going to be creating the new world. So maybe we better be ready to step forward whenever our heart is moved to do so. Remember the sacred shapes, the beautiful sacred triangles that you just created within, through, and around your precious body. And as you did it, realize that it also came from Source to help us change our frequencies to a higher level so that we could share them. And this shape, the pyramid, is to help shape and perfect our new energy forms. There's a lot of people that's been activating themselves without any assistance at all. But right now, since we are one heart, it's much more powerful to do it together. Feel this higher self activation. And realize now, and always know, in fact, many people will be attracted to you now that you've been activated, because their higher selves instantly will recognize you, and they will want the same thing for themselves. Our higher self always knows It's the energetic vibration frequency of the Godhead that will attract their attention. And being that you are carrying a physical form in anchoring these 12 golden rays now upon Mother Earth, it will be even more alert for them. Really, on the other hand, those who do not want to embrace the divine truth, those who prefer to live in denial of their very existence, will not want anything to do with us. In fact, our light could be so radiant and energizing, they may even run away from us. But don't be alarmed. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. Just love and honor them through compassion in your heart. And know that they are not ready for the significant changes yet. Only those really who are ready to move up to this plate, to become it, are the only ones who will come and want to be activated. Everyone is loved and honored, no matter what. And those of us who are activated, but maybe the rest of our family members are not. Some may have some difficulty in being in our presence at times, because right now you can feel that you're immersed and saturated in the love of the one source. And while they may love the one source, unless they take action and wish to change too, there could, be some interesting energy shifts going on within our households even. So as in anything else, we've always known that there will be many who are ready to actually embrace their own changes. And they will definitely want an activation. But there will be some who cannot get out of their own way fast enough to run away from us. And that's their choice. That's their stuff. And it is honored. With these activations, one tends to purge and purify a great deal more issues than normal. But that is part of the purification process. Issues have a tendency to rise up a lot faster. But the beautiful, heartening news is that they will leave a lot faster too. Just when you think they've had an issue resolved from years ago, do you realize for them it will come up again? But for us, it's going to leave faster. Hello? Nice to see you again. I love you. Now, goodbye. Surely. But that's what I always do. Because they're not ready. And we can't force people to know how beautiful they are. And we have activated the beautiful 12th golden ring. Which means that the highest energetic grid and energy matrix on planet Earth right now is also the highest energy grid and matrix in the entire galaxy. There will become more higher ones. And I've really been picking up a lot of the magenta. And the magenta is the feminine energies of the mother. I've already seen these colors when they come in. But realize the rays of the golden one, the very ones that we are activated upon, are much higher strands of gold. And it's connected. Like it's a higher Christ gold of the one source. It's not a go-go that we're typically seeing, stands out really strong. This gold is lighter more etheric with strands of other colors, sort of interwoven. They're like, I would say more cosmic and light in texture. When you will see someone who is Christ, you can see the light within their eyes. You can see the radiance of their auras as it streams out to others and covers large amounts of space, as more divine truths are illuminated within their beings. So, in each activation, we experience different things. And we've seen, so much gold today, so much golden material interwoven through the dolphins and the whales. And our hearts, the golden liquid light, floods through our senses. It bursts forth from the soles of our feet, up our body, through our chakras, and out through our head. We actually look like a geyser or a fountain. And this is of the one source energy. The highest gold ray is where the highest teachers, higher teachings and higher healings will come from. The ray of the one Christ and the one God, all in oneness. It's very refined and pure. Purity of this higher golden ray will be the one who will carry humanity into the ascension, for it is the deepest inner knowing, the radiance of the higher love, the higher truth, the higher wisdom that holds the greatest power on Mother Earth, which truly is the power of the Word. To feel this change in our chemical structure in the body. Feel this radiance flowing through, within, and around. Feel the changes that has occurred today. Feel being integrated with the golden star, Christ consciousness, with the rainbow dolphins, the whales, the orcas, the belugas, the humpback whales. I'm still in the kaleidoscope. And unbelievably, my chakras are still spinning. Realize how sacred you are. Just imagine how beautiful. The energy is flowing through you. This golden star Christ consciousness is a doorway to the divine consciousness. And it allows us to have greater access in communicating with our higher selves. Not only opens up all the chakras in the lower self, but the upper chakras in the higher self. At least 5 or more above our heads. And when we activate it, the divine presence or source is activated throughout, within and around every cell of our body. Please feel this love, this light, how sacred you are. And you know, it would not hurt for us to take time to release anything. Could be part of our emotional bodies. We can let it purge. If it no longer wants it here anymore around you. Your precious emotional body. Is there anything you want to dump about it? All we need to do is bring in more love and joy. We have 4 levels of our body in human form: the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So you're far more spiritual than you ever realized. And I kept seeing tonight 144. And it's like, also, maybe you're feeling what I'm feeling. Opening the doorways of divine masculine and divine feminine right now within each of us. And balancing them. It's just like I see the infinity sign going through all of our chakras, balancing it, so that we can overcome the imbalance. Could be from a previous lifetime or a previous history, on this planet. And let the divine feminine and the divine masculine come in. For you're way beyond the 3rd dimensional frequency. Feel your sacredness. Oh, I'm getting warm. I don't know about you. It's like this activation has gone through our spirit, our mind, and body. Feeling the purifying, the detoxing, reaching the space of one with Mother, Father, God. Intention is a realization of returning home without leaving our physical bodies behind. We forgot through the veil and through scripting of social programming that our physical bodies are our temples of divine presence. Sometimes we have abused our bodies, thinking that it's taken up space and we got overweight and we no longer conform with society anymore. But remember, you must remember that you are not typical. And neither are anyone else. But they're still, living under the veil of forgetfulness of who they are, being divine sparks of divine that open up as a flower to blossom of the purity of our Creator. I hope you can feel like I do. The cells of our physical body is awakening after an activation like this. And it's like they're communicating with our DNA. There's times when I do angelic leaving, I can hear one cell talking to another. Did you get that? Oh, I did. And then he goes to the one in front of him and says, oh my God, you're getting it now. It's because you're vibrating. You're getting lighter and lighter, more and more purified within our bodies as we move deeper within. and higher up towards the divine. This is who we are. And this activation process assists to streamline and boost up our immune system and communicate to let all the baggage go. The baggage is all the thought forms that are no longer have our best interests at heart. This includes the false belief systems of what we should or should not do. These processes assist in moving deeper and deeper within to reclaim our true divine selves. And we stop listening to the external world. We realize that we are no longer, or will no longer need validation, approval of what everyone else thinks, because why should we listen to them? What if they're not awake? They don't even know what they're doing or what they're talking about. Because now, we're not only one heart, we're moving away from duality. Feel this beautiful love, the beautiful flowing of all the rainbow dolphins. We're reclaiming our divine selves again. You will feel cellular changes from the higher divine consciousness. I get tweaks. Some people call it switches. But the activation also can create lightning strikes. But it's our consciousness that will expand our DNA. And the more we expand our consciousness, the more our DNA expands too. Let us now, through this activation, once again reclaim complete health and well-being that we may never, probably never felt before. Once we begin this self-empowerment, self-healing through the activations, we may never get sick again. Because it is not the physical body that gets sick. It's the diseased mind. And once the diseased mind is healed, your precious physical body automatically feels the transfer of complete health and reverses the condition to complete restoration of where the mind is. Without the mind, the physical body would never get sick in the first place. Our sense, all of our senses, absorb environment at the cellular level. So when we're detoxing and purifying ourselves, very, very important to remember that wherever we have already been so far in this lifetime, we have much to purge that is not in our highest and best interest to keep on to it any longer. There's an ongoing energy pattern here. And as it goes on, it will bring great joy each time we release more and more. Do you know one of the key roles of this activation perform is that it opens us up all the way to the divine presence so that we can begin to take our power back through self-empowerment and reclaim the love that we truly deserve to have. Are you ready for the spontaneous healings? It will happen through these activations. And as a master activator, we must never take credit for doing any of this work without the divine presence, source, God, creator of all. We would not even be here, to be honest. It is merely allowing the divine presence to enter our sacred bodies in the first place that miracles do occur. It is, however, the power of the afflicted person who must be open to receive in order for such a thing to occur. I am sure. Together, in our secret one heart. I congratulate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight, for activating the sacred golden star Christ consciousness. Know how sacred you are to me. You're truly loved, honored, and appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Shirley Irene. Every time we do that, it seems like it gets more potent, powerful, or even activating. I really felt that, and I thank you for this beautiful experience. And I can feel the dolphins. And so I wonder if others got messages as well. I did. I got a message, but I kept following the activation, so I've got to go back to it. It's all about love. It's all about love.
Oh, to have the dolphins come in like that was unbelievable.
Colleen, she said, I just heard a sound like a distant crystal bowl. So beautiful. The activation was very powerful. Yes, it was. You know, moving our hands in that activation with the mudra, I guess you could call it the mudra.
Right.
Feeling the lightning. Oh my gosh. Definitely lightning there. Mm-hmm.
It shook me up every time I said it.
Yes. So be gentle with ourselves from this activation.
Right.
Lots of water, as usual.
You got it. And you know, I can't believe with our One Heart group how free I am to share what I know and think. I can actually be myself.
Yeah, true authenticity. It would be beautiful to hear from anyone if you're on the phone and you'd like to share, or if you join us by web call, you can share your voice as well. Now we begin with the integration of this.
Right.
And what a beautiful time to do it in this new moon. Again, it always feels so fresh. And outside my window is a beautiful, soft rain I love the rain, and it just feels like nature is responding. Yes.
Right.
Beautiful. Jan said, felt electricity go through my body and out my toes.
Oh, it did.
Yes. I mean, I literally felt goosebumps all over. Goosebumps.
Oh, man.
So we are now a clear and perfect channel. Let's bring in messages from the Dolphins.
Oh, my goodness.
And it does feel so good, amplified by the group energy. I think we can feel this.
Yes.
Sherry says it felt translucent.
Oh, it was.
Golden liquid light.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, just feel that right now. Just go back into that. It's great. All right.
Look at Rosemary. She saw an octopus.
Rosemary on the chat says, that was amazing. I saw an octopus. It kept reappearing to me. What does it mean? I have to look it up now. Yes, you do. Wow, that reminds me of a really good, this makes me cry. And so I'm glad that Rosemary saw all right, there is on Netflix, there's a documentary made out of South Africa. The guy goes to the same place in the water for over a year, and he befriends an octopus. This is real. It's not a cartoon. He befriends an octopus. It's called The Octopus Teacher, or My Octopus Teacher, or Octopus Teacher. When you watch this, I mean, I don't know about everyone else. I do love the water. I love scuba diving. I do love it so much. I don't even want to eat seafood or anything like that anymore because I've stared eye to eye with tuna and beautiful creatures of the sea. But when you watch this, I mean, and I've always kind of been freaked out by octopuses. But when you watch this movie, you see this relationship, the love, the consciousness of an octopus. It is truly amazing. I wonder if anyone has seen that besides me. If you've seen it,
no.
Wow. I mean, go seek it out. I think it got nominated for one of the big movie awards, which that warms my heart because I think everyone needs to see it. We won't be eating calamari anymore, or
it's the octopusy.
And I just share that, Rosemary, because octopus teacher, octopus's teacher. Anyway, all right. Yes, go look up what an octopus means.
Yes.
Lloyd says, our snow melted away this morning. I had a chance to make snow angels and hugging on Mother Earth on Mother's Day. Great. Lloyd, for some reason I thought you were in Florida. And I don't think so.
No.
So we're glad that you were able to get those snow codes, right? The snow codes with the snow angels. Great. Jan is it says they're having a thunderstorm. I just love the thunder sounds of nature. Oh, good.
Oh, my God.
Huh.
Nazareno, she gave us the Netflix site.
Yes, so there it is, My Octopus Teacher. If you guys have a Netflix account, go watch that tonight.
Yes.
I want to cry because it's just so beautiful. When you see the consciousness of, he holds this octopus on his chest. And they're
God.
They're hugging. Yes, and it took a while, he goes to the same place every day, pretty much, for a whole year. And so he gets to know the octopus, and the octopus gets to know him. It's a beautiful story. Beautiful.
Okay.
Rosemary will be thinking of you. Thanks for getting us into that. Oh, good. Oh, Colleen said she has seen it on Netflix. Yes, but she's been freaked out by it. Okay, so now you've got to go watch it. Yes.
Again.
Oh my gosh. Well, she didn't see it because she's been freaked out by octopus. I don't know if it was that Shelley Winter Poseidon adventure movie. That was probably it. But yeah, so it's this. You will no longer be freaked out by octopus. Says, because it's just so beautiful. Okay, and Ariane shares a book, The Soul of an Octopus.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
That's cool. That's very cool. And my neighbor's going to be giving me, or letting me borrow her book that her husband's reading right now on whale communication from a scientific level. I don't know the name of it, but wow, I know I'm excited for that one. We'll have to let everyone know. Good. Nazareno said, it's true. This book inspired me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't know if everyone's seen Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I did.
Did you see that, Shirley? I think everyone should see it. I think it's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Jan says that octopuses are so intelligent, and it's so sweet when the human stretched out his hand and the octopus stretched out his tentacle across the man's hand. Yes.
Wow.
You guys, Yay.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. Cherie, she reported that she felt her chakras buzz and had to lie down.
Oh, yeah, man.
Interesting. Surely, eventually our chakras were going to become one column, right?
You got it.
Ariane says, some scientists are now saying they believe octopuses may be extraterrestrial life on Earth. You guys, when you go into the ocean, that will cross your mind as well, because there's things that are going on in the ocean that are absolutely just unreal. And at night, it's a whole different scene as well. Amazing. It's made me think about multidimensionality and even like the energy, like when you, and at night in the ocean with lights, there's things that you see that you can't even see in the day or any other time. And it's almost like energies around us, you know, we can't really see, but it's important to begin to feel or discern all these energies around us.
Right.
Anyway, that was my take when I go into the ocean at night and see all those things. Okay. Well, beautiful. I hope yes, we have a few more minutes here.
Okay.
And I just want to say, Shirley, again, thank you so much. And everyone, there is, refresh your page when we're done with this, and you'll find the correct PDF. There's a PDF with this entire process that Shirley shared today. And happy integration with these energies.
Well, they're so beautiful right now. They're glowing.
We are definitely glowing.
Oh, yeah.
And I love what you said earlier, that we give our senses comfort. Our senses were totally comforted.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Great. Well, everyone, thank you so much for sharing. Ariane says, I'm also a diver, and Loren is right. I found that the energy I carry into the ocean often gives me a different experience than those who just look. Ah, that's very interesting. You know, this is a new thing, a new experience that we can do in the ocean. And I have a friend, you know, Heidi in Hawaii. she
Right.
is a dive master, and that's what she wants to focus on as well, is creating those experiences before you go into the water to set the intention or just be at one and come at it from a higher state of consciousness.
Right.
And Karen says, I read a book about a man and a woman who swam with dolphins. They communicated. That's cool.
Yeah.
Share the name of that book. I wonder if we know any of those names. I know there's a couple people doing research with dolphins and things down in Mexico, Mayan Riviera, that sort of thing.
Well, I'll tell you, once they download you, eyeball to eyeball, you're never the same.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. I totally changed.
That's so good.
Oh yeah, it was so beautiful.
You are one of their ambassadors, Shirley. I think we all are. If we allow ourselves to be, right?
Especially our group, yes.
Yes, our group. Our
OneHeart group.
Someday it'll be really fun to get out on the water with everyone. Someplace, some way. Who knows where? And that would be magical.
Yes, it would.
So Shirley, thank you once again for this beautiful experience on this new moon, on the love waves of cradling our Mother Earth and honoring all mothers, men and women, male and female, right? The divine feminine within us.
That's right.
So we're still floating high on that. And so we'll let you piano bounce us out of here, Shirley. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
So fun, Shirley. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you. A bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. Hug around the neck and a barrel around the hip. Up here in the heat, and I talk in my sleep about you. Yes, about you. I love you, a bushel in a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. Toot-a-lee-hooey, toot-dee-hooey-hooey, toot-dee-toot-dee-toot-dee-toot-dee-toot. Toot, toot, toot.
Thank you, Shirley. Big hugs.
Big hugs. Love you.
Love you, everyone.